So we continue, okay? Further, in this stage of samadhi, the good person sees the disintegration of the form skandha. He's still there. He's still seeing the disintegration of the form skandha, as we had mentioned before. Because the form of skandha are no end, you know. He sees some today, he sees none again next day or next week. Because our thoughts from life after life are endless, yeah? And so we create endless of form and scenery and stuff like that. So therefore, some of you, sometimes you sit in samadhi, you ask me, Master, I saw some mountains and river and beautiful scenery. Not heaven-like, you know, but normal. It's because of your thought or your creative mind has been creating them. Yeah. And the master power already cut a lot. Otherwise, I think you will go through 10 states and 12 states. I don't know when will you ever get out, okay? It's mesmerized by your own creation inside, thinking, wow, I am something already, huh? I get to be Buddha tomorrow. Or maybe I'm already the Buddha, but Master don't want to tell me. Yeah. Further, in this state of samadhi, actually, it doesn't help your ego, you know. I remember some times ago, I pronounced somebody on 5th level, it's just temporarily only. Afterward, they too feel too good, and people around him just worship him too much, he fall down, whoop, so quick. So I don't say nothing no more. I zip now, zip. If you know you're in the 5th level, then you're not it, okay? Just make sure. Just make sure you're not. There's no way you know. No way. Yeah. Some heaven has to inform you, okay? Until you're completely clear, yeah? Yeah. Like Gabriel, angel, come to say to the Prophet Muhammad, for example, peace be upon him, yeah. Now, even this good person see the disappearing of the form skandha and understands the feeling of skandha, meaning he knows, well, it's all illusion now. He knows. He understands that. But still, yeah, I know. He has not yet obtained any results. That's why in the world there was only one Buddha at that time. Yeah, only one Jesus. Who can go through all this and survive? Not to talk about become a Buddha, huh? And life after life had to practice. And steady in love and compassion for all being. And cut off the ego or the ambition to be famous and to have wealth and offerings and worship from disciples. Who can do all that? That's why it is true, there was only one Buddha at that time. There's people say so rare that we can see a Buddha. His disciple praise him that, knowing that it's so rare that we're so fortunate to encounter the first come one, thing like that. They always asking him how many kalpa we practice so that we can encounter you, the first come one in this lifetime. They're also very grateful, you know, and still can't believe it, yeah? It could be true if you read all that. It's not easy to produce a Buddha, huh? And that day, your sister say only one in the world, yeah? Who is she? Where is she now? Is still there? Your first master really say that? Oh, this master is also high, you know, because he just closed his eyes and he can see that already. He didn't have to meditate long.
No, he just said, there's only one now.
Yeah.
And then he just went quiet for a bit longer, and then he said, under his breath, maybe two, but he wasn't sure about that one. He just said one only now.
One is for sure.
Yes.
Two would be better, right? Yes.
No.
It's better, yeah. I wish, you know. Yeah, so that two can share the work, you know. It's better. Now, why you leave him then? Why you come here?
Because I didn't know anything.
At that time.
He was actually planting the seed in my mind.
Okay.
Trying to awaken me to...
blessing you so that you can be more awakened
And he
to
said,
find it yourself.
Yeah, he said that in my lifetime, he was talking about himself, that in my lifetime, I met 5 enlightened beings, and he did, and
Yes.
and one of them was Baba Sawan Singh.
Wow.
Yes. And he said to me, he was talking very casually, just to arouse my interest. Yes. And then, but I didn't know at that time. Only when I came back home, it was all starting to
come into your clear
everything
vision.
was so clear what he has said.
Understand.
And then he said, Baba Sawan Singh, he said, I met him and I was asking him questions and all that. And in India, Master, there's thousands of people, and to get a chance to talk to a master is not easy.
Of course.
And he said Baba Sawan Singh spoke to him for an hour.
Wow.
And then put his arm around him to take him when he was leaving. And he said he was so fortunate, he said.
Yeah, of course. Especially in India, hundreds of thousands of people always there.
Yeah. And then when he talked like that, I just spontaneously said, like a small kid, can I also meet 5 enlightened beings? Just whatever he said, I said it.
Yeah. Can I have the same?
Yeah. So then he just
one is already fortunate. 5.
That's right. So then he closed his eyes and he said, now they're gone. There's no 5. He said, there's 1. He said.
Only one left.
I was so dumb. I didn't know anything. If I was a little bit smart, I would have said, who is that one?
Yeah, of course. Maybe it's not your time yet.
No. So then I came home, and then I was thinking, now what? What do I do now?
Yeah.
Where do I go? So it was
because you don't ask, so he could not tell you.
Yes.
Sometimes it's like that. You have to ask.
Yes.
It's like Ananda should have asked the Buddha to stay in the world.
Yes.
I wish Ananda have asked. Yeah, then I can sleep every night.
Thank you so much, Master. I'm so glad that, I finally found you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm glad you found me.
Or you found me.
Whatever, I'm glad you are here. Good disciple also hard to find, Not just good master. Huh? Yeah. Maybe harder. Many followers, not necessarily have disciple.
And the disciple is ready, master will come.
Oh, okay. If he's a disciple, he might come. The disciple might come, but might not be a disciple. Huh? Yeah, actually, I'm fortunate. I have 63% are good practitioners. Yeah, 63% of all the people that follow me. Hoorah and clapping and all that. It's not bad, huh? Okay. So, in this stage of samadhi, this person sees the disappearing of form skandha and understand the feeling of skandha, meaning he knows it's all illusion. He knows all that. But he still not yet obtained any results. And his prior state of mind has already disappeared. He has not gained anything yet, but his enlightenment prior to that disappeared even. Oh man, he's lost again. They always complain sometimes like, oh, Master, I don't see anything anymore at the moment, I don't hear anything, blah, 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 okay. Similar, huh? Maybe you're lost in this kind of interim. Okay. Surveying the 2 extremes, he feels that he is in great danger. Yeah, you might feel depressed, worried. Yeah. Suddenly, he becomes greatly distraught, as if he were seated on the iron bed, or as if he has taken poison. Whew. He has no wish to go on living, and he is always asking people to take his life so he can be released sooner. So this is very dangerous, truly. If you don't practice with a guide, you could fall into this kind of situation. Yeah? The Buddha talked to his monks, but not about the monks himself, actually. Remember? Because Ananda asked him how in the future With the Buddha's not there, how can he help others to be enlightened? Nah? Because he, Ananda, said, I already have been transmitted the good method and I am already in the way. But many other beings outside there, they're lost in ignorance. So that's why the Buddha said all this. In the future, please, even be prostitute, be a butcher, work like them, so that you can bring their minds to awakening. Yeah. Remember that, huh? Okay, so this is all like a will testament for the future disciples of Ananda or of Rahula or Manjusri at that time. Yeah. This state that he just entered with so much depression and helplessness and hopelessness is called cultivating but not understanding experience. If he understands, then there is no error. This experience does not indicate sagehood. But if he considers himself a sage, then a demon of chronic depression will enter his mind. He may take up knives and swords and cut his own flesh. Oy, oy, oy. That is when you meditate without guidance. Yeah? Happily giving up his life, or else, driven by constant anxiety, he may flee into the wilderness and be unwilling to see people. Lacking proper samadhi, he will certainly fall. Oh my God. I think you had enough demons for a day, no? 1 o'clock already. All right. So if you encounter someone without a master or with another kind of master teaching, is not properly guided and he has fallen into such and such stage as mentioned above by the Buddha, then please help him. Explain it to him. Or give him the tape to listen, say you listen to that, and then you get out of that stage, okay? Or find a guidance. Don't do it alone. That's why I told him to write it to one people in the SMTV, said this is not a proper guidance, not complete. Please don't try it alone. Even just 1 or 2 sentences, they might take it and think, okay, I can meditate. Yeah, and I can become Buddha, etc. Okay, we continue tomorrow, huh? Thank you. Thank you for being good listeners. Patient, you are very patient. Sitting in the cold floor and all day already and still need to listen. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who had taken time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana, and also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you.
With all of the masters that you hear here today, in fact, I was listening to a person that was looking for a living master that came to our center, and she said that she had to. Some of these are like horror stories. Like they had to go somewhere and make eye contact with a master, but didn't really know which master it was.
Yeah.
And so, but when we sit here and we listen to you, there are no masters teaching like you're teaching and giving us the instructions that we need. And in fact, I was sitting here tonight and I've had so many visions and seen so many things that I've kept to myself. But now when you tell me about the ego and all of this. I'm glad I've kept them to myself.
You're right. Okay, it's good for us to know some more than we already knew. Yes, but mind you, the ego is not just belong to any of you alone. Huh? When the Buddha was alive, he preached this wondrous Dharma truth, and he said he will transmit the initiation to whoever would like to learn it. I think something like 2,000 monks walked out of his assembly because they think they're monks. They know everything already. They don't need to learn with the Buddha. Well, 2,000 is a number, maybe 1,850. Okay, understand? Yeah. So not like everybody can understand. Even the living Buddha is right in front of you. They will not listen. The ego, maybe some of the monks already attained some of this level that we mentioned, Buddha mentioned. So they think Buddha just talk nonsense. They are monks, holy monks already have some light or whatever they have, vision, yeah. Is easily being misled by illusion, by Maya. Just be careful, that's all. Okay, huh? Even if you study with me, have protection, but if your ego interfere, it might cause you trouble. All right. Nighty night. Love you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, what was? Something you need? It's all right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right then. I wish you a good meditation. Whichever way you meditate. Be blessed. Beloved. Be happy. You okay? You okay? You cool? See you. Thank you very much. Okay, at least here more people can see me directly, than over there, okay? I'm going just to walk down here so the people below you can see me for a few seconds, and then I go.